Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lexus and this is Nam to Fitness. Okay, so today I decided to show you what I'm eating for dinner. I'm making the most creamy and delicious vegan mashed potatoes I've ever tasted. I'm making some vegan crab cakes and sweet chili Brussels sprouts. I'm telling you, this meal is so good. So good. Can't wait to show you how to make it, so let's get right into it. So the first thing I'm making are some Brussels sprouts. I'm just drizzling some oil over the top, and I'm going to season it with some sea salt, black pepper, and garlic powder, and then bake it at 425 until it's nice and crispy. Once the Brussels sprouts come out of the oven, I'm going to drizzle some of this sweet chili sauce over the top. I just drizzle a little bit on and then I mix it. Then I drizzle some more on until it has the amount that I want. For the crab cakes, I'm using 1 can of hearts of palm, chickpeas, and 1 jar of artichokes. So I'm adding everything into a food processor. I drained the oil from the artichokes and I rinsed and drained the chickpeas. And for the hearts of palm, you just want the meaty part. You don't want to put the hard part in there. So this is what you want. So I pulsed the mixture for about 4 times and then I took the lid off and I pushed it towards the blade so it can blend better. Then I pulsed it for 4 more times. And then I did it again, so overall I pulsed it for about 12 times. You don't want to overdo it, otherwise it'll become mushy, and that's not what you want. So I'm adding 2 tablespoons of vegan mayonnaise into the mixture, 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard, a half teaspoon of black pepper, a half teaspoon of garlic powder, and a half teaspoon of Old Bay seasoning. I'm also adding 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. Now I normally saute 1 red pepper and an onion and toss it in here, but I didn't want to be in the kitchen all day, so I just did it the quick way. But if you want to do that, then feel free to add some sauteed peppers and onions. It will just spice up the dish even more. Next I'm adding in 1 cup of panko breadcrumbs, and I'm going to form them into little patty shapes next. So in a small bowl, I have 1/4 cup of panko breadcrumbs, and I'm just going to dip the crab cakes into the panko breadcrumbs on each side, so when I pan fry it, it's nice and crispy. So add a generous amount of oil. You want it to be nice and crispy, and I'm going to pan fry it on each side until it's golden brown. About 2 to 3 minutes on each side. If you need to add more oil, then add more oil if it starts to run out. For a quick and easy aioli sauce, I'm adding 2 tablespoons of vegan mayonnaise, 1 tablespoon of sriracha, and 1/8 teaspoon of crushed garlic. So for our creamy mashed potatoes, I chopped up about 5 large Yukon Gold potatoes, and I seasoned the water with onion powder, sea salt, and garlic powder. That's the key. And I just cooked it down until it was tender. Now I'm mashing it with a potato masher. I'm adding 1 1/4 cup of unsweetened almond milk and 6 tablespoons of dairy-free butter. I use Earth Balance brand. I'm seasoning it with some pepper. Give it a mix. And now I'm going to go in with my immersion blender until it's nice and creamy. Get all those chunks out. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I ate the crab cakes, but I just put more back on my plate. I couldn't resist. Oh, this bowl is so hot. I need something to go under. These mashed potatoes, man. These are like the best mashed potatoes I've ever made. Seriously. It's not one chunk in it. Seasoning the water and making mashed potatoes is the key. So yeah, put the onion powder in it, the garlic powder, and the salt. And they're gonna come out phenomenal. I'm telling you, I do not miss crab since making vegan crab cakes. Normally I put red peppers in it and onions, but I didn't want to be in the kitchen all day, so I just did it the quick way. And it's still delicious. Okay, so I'm not going to eat this entire meal in front of the camera. But please do make this. You will not regret it. If you do make this dish, feel free to tag me at 9 to Fitness on Twitter or on Instagram, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.